Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David. You know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Young is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Randy, and it's King at the 3 spot. They get it back. Good on the bucket. Jokic has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Charlotte.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Richmond outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here are the Hornets with the ball. King, the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Richmond. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Mitch Richmond. One shot.
One shot.
A free throw off from Richmond. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Richmond's got 5.
And how about the awareness by Clingan, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
And now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Brian Keefe.
And we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Thompson outside. Richmond with the screen on Young. Thompson the bounce pass. And Richmond with the stuff.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. So the wing on the left. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic against Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Kamare. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
And Jokic drops them both. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Pass to Clingan. Cunningham on the wing. For 3, Richmond. Julius Randle with the rebound. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. Now, here's Jokic. Outside for Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3 points.
Randall's got 7.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Pass to Klingon. Richmond outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. High, arcing shot. Young, no good. Wizards have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Thompson kicks to Richmond. Cunningham on the wing. Jokic defended. And it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Young pass to Jokic. Now Randall. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Randall. 16 feet away. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 9 points in the game so far.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Cunningham against King, and Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. For the Wizards, Pirtle is checked in for Klingon. And Miller's subbed in for Richmond. The Hornets also with a sub. Burks is checked in. Miller outside. Back to Cunningham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Charlotte making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Down low, it's tipped. Miller against Burks. Miller dishes to Thompson. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pirtle, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And putting that reach to work, Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
And the shot goes down. That's now 8 points for Jokic.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This is
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And here's Young. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Pirtle sets the pick for Miller. To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Randall outside. Picked by Markkanen. Randall against Thompson. 5 on the clock. Up top, Randall. He's covered by Thompson. Randall no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Miller the bounce pass. Pass to Thompson. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Stewart comes in for Randall. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trae Young. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 3-point game. VanVleet against Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
To the inside. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Burks on the wing. Poeltl with the steal. Outside, Scott. There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
VanVleet kicks to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And again, the Hornets missing. Wizards leading by 3. And it's Miller penetrating. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Hornets. Burks the pass to VanVleet. Here's Valanciunas. And Poeltl pulls it down. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie kicks to Miller. Poeltl with a screen on VanVleet. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist from Miller. Poeltl's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Poeltl knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
And VanVleet launches it from deep. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Washington?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Hornets trail by 5. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Jordan Clarkson. King is up there with Randall. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bitadze in at center. Shots good from Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Thompson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's King. And Klingon pulls it down. Wizards leading by 3. Richmond outside. Dinwiddie outside. Thompson sets the pick for Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That is the essence of facilitating an offense. Spencer getting the job done as a passer.
Randall outside. Offensive rebound. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Wizards making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Richmond for 3. It's good from long range. Richmond's got the lead up to 5 now for Washington. Randall outside. Clarkson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson against Richmond. Pass to Kamare. Back to Richmond. And it's off from 3-point range. Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Young taking his time here. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Cam Whitmore comes in for Thompson. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. We're talking about Trae Young here, G.A. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Young passes to Bitadze. Good. Bitadze's got his second bucket of the night. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Down low. Stolen by Clarkson. And it's Randall, top of the key. And Klingon pulls it down. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the basket is good. And the Wizards lead by 1. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Young against Cunningham. Clarkson passes to Jokic. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Watson. There's the pick. Cunningham outside. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 7 points.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Robinson with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Bitadze can't hit. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for Washington. Cunningham. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Trae Young. The Wizards have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Robinson finds VanVleet. Clarkson outside. Back to VanVleet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Klingon. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Here's VanVleet. That one's off. Still out of sync. Washington leading now by 7. Up top, Richmond. Covered by VanVleet. Richmond against VanVleet. Richmond no good. The Hornets have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. VanVleet against Cunningham. Here's Jokic. Got a piece of it.
And with every swat, Klingon is earning a reputation as a shot blocker.
Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Watson dishes to Cunningham. Klingon with it. He's against Jokic. Here's Cunningham. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So for the Wizards, Pirtle, he's checked in for Klingon. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Peyton Watson. And Miller is subbed in for Richmond. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Stewart comes in for Goga Bitadze. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Robinson. And it's Burks in for Clarkson. That's good from Cunningham. Hornets trail by 10. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Wizards. Here's VanVleet. No scoring in this one. Stewart passes to Markkanen. VanVleet outside. And the Hornets miss again.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Julius Randle. D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Birtle, the pass to Kuminga. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Kuminga's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington. Charlotte has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Burks dishes to Markkanen. Out to the right wing. And Stewart gets it to go.
Assist from Lauri Markkanen.
Wizards leading by 11. Outside, Kuminga. Dinwiddie outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Burks. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Here's Washington. They're on a 19-7 run.
2 minutes.
Releases. The kick out to Scott. It's up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Scott's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is what Scott's being paid to do. He has great confidence from distance, as well he should.
Pass to Markkanen. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Washington's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Nice shot by Pirtle.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Markkanen. Stewart trying to get open. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kumar is checked in, and it's Thompson in for Miller. The Hornets also with a sub. Kings checked in for Valanciunas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Inside, Scott. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. but they have passed on some superstar level talent.
And the first one at the line is good. Scott hits them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 16. Driving the lane. Rebounded by Kamare.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Dinwiddie outside. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's deflected. Pushing it up. Pass to Kuminga. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. Last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Charlotte making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young with the ball. Van Vliet outside. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Wizards lead by 18. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Hornets trail by 18. We've got Cade Cunningham. He's out there with Richmond. Klingon is out there with Thompson. And it's Kamare in at the 4. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Jokic sets the screen for Young. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Young's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hornets. Pass to Kamare. 3, Richmond. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jokic finds Young. Teardrop shot. Oh, that's blocked. Robinson against Richmond. Now Cunningham. The 3. That's good for Richmond on the assist by Cunningham. Richmond's got 13.
on a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one's good. Jokic.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
That one good for 2. 8 points for Donovan Clingan.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Young is double. Fires for 3. Washington with the rebound. Clingan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Richmond against Robinson. Pass to Kamare. Lock at 6. Clingan was screened for Cunningham. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Young outside. King outside. Charlotte moving it around. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Washington. Peyton Watson comes in for Asar Thompson. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Kamare. Guarded by Valanciunas. Cunningham outside. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 15. Pass to King. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his size.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
For 2, Watson.
First free throw is good. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for the Wizards. Brandon Miller comes in for Richmond. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Hornets. Clarkson comes in for Robinson. No good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 16. King, the pass to Young. And here's Clarkson. From outside, off the mark.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Pass to Poeltl. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clarkson. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Cunningham looking it over. And they double up Cunningham. Miller outside. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 14-point game. The tray. Rebounded by the Wizards. They led by as many as 18 points. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 16. Young outside. From outside the arc. Miller grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cunningham passes to Pirtle. Watson with it. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Watson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Young outside. Out to Clarkson. Trains it from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Shots good by Miller.
And that's the elite shot-making skill from Brandon Miller.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Change here. Kuminga's checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Stewart's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Clarkson. Here's VanVleet. Still yet to score. Young for three. It's hauled in by Watson.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Back to Whitmore. 6 to shoot, and they double up Cunningham. Watson for three, and it's King with the rebound. Hornets trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Markkanen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What I'm always impressed by, guys, is Markkanen's versatility. The guy can face up and make jump shots. He can be enough of a presence on the interior that you're very comfortable with him in this modern NBA game.
And he makes the first. Dinwiddie's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Markkanen drops them both. Wizards leading by 16. Kuminga, screen on Young. Here's Miller. Pass to Kuminga. And it goes down 2 points. Kuminga's got 6.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Now Young. He's got 13. Markkanen in the corner. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Watson, and it's Miller in the corner. Here's Whitmore. Nothing on the board.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Dinwiddie. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Now you see the agility, the footwork, the guile that Spencer Dinwiddie brings to the table. Make that shot and draw the contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Hornets trail by 20. Van Vliet passes to King. Back to Van Vliet. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And Washington making a change here. Kamar is checked in.
Number 33, Toumani Camara.
1:24 left in the third. Outside, Scott. Miller against Van Vliet. And he makes good on the layup. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Pass to Stewart. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen inside the line. And the Hornets miss again. Washington leading now by 22. And Thompson kicks to Miller. Out to Thompson. Klingon, the screen for Thompson. Pass to Klingon. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Klingon's got 10 points.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now, here's Markkanen. Not a lot of room. And so it's the Washington Wizards finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Hornets, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Jokic. Then it's King, then it's Robinson, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. The Hornets shooting 43% from the field. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Kamare. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Richmond. Robinson with the block. Thompson right side. Van Vliet against Cunningham. Back to Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Thompson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Van Vliet passes to Jokic.
Washington foul. Playing in. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Nikola Jokic. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And some changes here for the Hornets. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson comes in for King. And Alec Burks subbed in for Duncan Robinson. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. That one drops for him.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Pass to Watson. Here's Richmond. And he converts the layup.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Charlotte. Van Vliet outside. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Richmond no good. The Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
At the line for the Hornets, Nikola Jokic.
Shooting
2 shots.
That one is off. Pirtle, he is checked in for Washington. And the second free throw, good. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Down low, stolen by Van Vliet. This one for 3, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Unloads. The Wizards with another miss. The Hornets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Count the basket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Whitmore. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Now, here's Burks. Whitmore defending. Jokic on top. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Out to Clarkson. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Wizards leading by 22. Now here's Watson. Pass to Dinwiddie. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Jokic has got 11 points here in just the second half. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Cunningham on the wing. And they double up Cunningham. Thompson finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And here's Young from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
King against Cunningham. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
King outside. Jokic a screen. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He has the complete game in the paint. King can get plenty of points on the perimeter as well, but inside, that's where he butters his bread.
One shot.
One shot.
And what I like about King, he doesn't try to get flashy or fancy. He only cares about being effective. And he goes out there and just takes care of business. And in the end, the points just pile up.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Thompson. Five to shoot. Here's Pirtle. Robinson pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Bernard Payne. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
first one falls for him. And so he hits both. And here's Cunningham. Miller outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Cunningham left side. Misses the three. Hornets trail by 18. And stolen by Miller. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Young pass to Jokic to the inside. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to Kamare. Now here's Cunningham. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Wizards leading by 21.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Washington.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Cunningham against King. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Kuminga's come in for Washington. Baden Watson comes in for Thompson. The Hornets also changing it up. Valanciunas comes in for Markkanen, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Young. That's good from Cunningham. Here's VanVleet. To the middle. Here's King. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Washington. Shoots over King, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
King outside. Pass to Jokic. Over Pirtle. Jokic with the bucket.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
At the small forward position, we should see.
Great ball movement these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another.
You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Okoro, then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Birdsong, pass to McDyess. Now Lively, he's guarded by White, 5 to shoot. Releases. Second chance effort, and Lively with the lay-in. It's good.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Okoro. Outside for Brogdon. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by the Kings. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Wilkins, guarded by Okoro. Here's Archibald. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And he makes a first. Hits both from the stripe. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's White. Pass to Brogdon. They set the pick. A deep 3. It's hauled in by Birdsong.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Good on the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
It's stolen away. Now the Kings in transition. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's Miami now. Searching for their first points of the game. And there's a pick. Brogdon from outside, and the three-pointer goes.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
To the middle. Intercepted. Pass to White. Takes it inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Archibald. Here's Wilkins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Brogdon. Here's Bassi. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. Pulls up. Excellent D there from Lively. Here's Archibald. And here's Lively. Here's Wilkins. Guarded by Okoro. Here's Archibald. Rebound Miami. White on the wing. Pass to Brogdon. Towns outside. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Birdsong. The Kings lead by 5. Here's Archibald. Shoots from 14. The three. Wilkins, good. Wilkins has got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
So it's Miami now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bassi, the pass to Okoro. Towns for 3. He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Lively. Here's Wilkins. And no good, trying to use the glass. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Out to the right wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Miami shooting their first free throws tonight.
At the line for
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And so Towns nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Sacramento calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some noise for your number 6 crew.
Here's Pritchard. Now Bridges. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Heat making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
At the line for your Kings, Miles Bridges, shooting 1.
That's good from Bridges. Heat trail by 6. Outside, Anderson. There's a screen. Outside, Barnes. To the paint. And stolen by Bridges. No luck on that one. Miami has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Anderson passes to Tucker. Here's Short. Drives to the hoop. Shakes him. Nifty move. Deflected.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it.
Sacramento leading by 6. Pass to Reeves. Over Gafford. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by Ivy.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Count it. And the Kings lead by 8.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Barnes. Tucker with a screen on Strus. Barnes goes in. Here's Tucker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Strus. And here's Bridges. Here's Pritchard. Reeves with a screen on Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Pritchard, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 6. Outside, Anderson. Three-pointer. Barnes, it's good.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up, shooting from there.
Left side, Strus. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. Heat trail by 3. Now Anderson. Now here's Gafford. Barnes passes to Tucker. Barnes drives in. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And how about Barnes getting inside and just muscling that one up?
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reeves. From 7. And that one hits the back iron. Outside Barnes. Here's Short. Gafford with a screen on Ivy. Here's Short. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami out in front. They lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Barnes is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Green in at the small forward position. The Heat with the lead. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Green's got his first points in this one. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Brogdon with the ball. Here's Towns. McDyess with a rebound. McDyess has got his 4th rebound in this one. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Collins passes to Birdsong. Here's Wilkins. Green covering. Wilkins can't hit. And for the Heat, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Brogdon finds Green. Towns up top. Inside. Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a strong finish.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Here's Archibald, guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Birdsong. Collins with a screen on Melton. To the inside. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Miami leading by 4. Outside, Green. Outside, Brogdon. Here's Towns. Rebound by Sacramento. McDyess has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wilkins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Dominique Wilkins taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Massey, he's checked in for Barnes. And so he makes both from the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Melton outside. Takes the three. Towns outside. Pass to Melton. Outside Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Collins. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Birdsong, shot is off.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And Sacramento making a change here. Lively's checked in. Okoro is checked in for Miami. White comes in for Melton. The Kings have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to McDyess. To the wing on the left. Down low. Oh, and Towns with the block. Inside. Here's Bassey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to McDyess. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. Okoro outside. Here's Towns. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Towns has got 7.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Here's Birdsong. He's guarded by White. Lively with a screen on White. Birdsong, pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
He's put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside White. Back to Brogdon. Pass to White. Here's Birdsong. He's guarded by White. Here's Archibald. The score now all even. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Dance Camp time. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself up on the big screen? Time to show us your best moves. Let's go.
Anderson's checked in for Miami.
Heat substitution. Number 7, Kenny Anderson.
So it's Miami now. Towns outside. Outside White. Pulls it. That one rolls around and rims out.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's McDyess. Pass to Archibald. Lively with a screen on Anderson. Archibald hits a three-pointer. Archibald's got 7 points in the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Birdsong. He's guarded by White. Pass to Barry. Here's Archibald. Shot clock at 6. Lively with a screen on Anderson. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lively's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
White looking it over. And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Gafford, he's checked in for Miami. Tucker comes in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Substituting on the court.
White on the wing. Ivy defends. Outside, Anderson. Back to White. Tucker with a screen on Ivy. White for three. And it's White again missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Miami. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Anderson, tightly guarded. To the inside. Will it go? And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in. Gafford's got his second basket.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
On defense, the Heat. They trail by 3.
Second team foul.
Bridges against Tucker. Bridges right side. White against Ivy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on White.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And with Ivy, you get this relentless energy. He plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Here's the pick. Anderson for 3. Pure from three-point range. Anderson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Pass to Reeves. Over Gafford. The shot by Reeves, no good. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Short, pass to Gafford. And here's Anderson. Ivy defends. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Short. Sinks that one from the post. Short's got 5 now.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Bridges. They set a pick. Outside Strus. Ivy outside. To win the run. Good work defensively by White.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Gafford finds White. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Heat making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Derek White at the line for 1.
Kings trail by 5. And here's Ivy. No points yet. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
This will be his third free throw of the game. Green's checked in for Miami. Melton comes in for White.
Dominique Wilkins.
.43 seconds left in the second. Now here's Anderson. Outside, Green. Now Gafford. Outside Barnes. From deep, Melton. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Up top, Bridges. Melton covers. Here's Ivy. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
At the line for one, Ivy.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. 9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Melton. Launches it from deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Can you beat? Measuring up the shot. Oh, he almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Kings leading. They've got Derek Lively, and it's Wilkins in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Lively, and it's all from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Heat, Charles Bassey taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. misses.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Right wing. Here's Archibald, guarded by Brogdon. Rebound by the Heat.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Well, Sacramento is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Wilkins. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Okoro. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Brogdon nails both of them. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Archibald. 7 points in the game. To the wing, right side. Here's Wilkins. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Bassi. 90 seconds into the 2nd half now. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Here's Archibald, guarded by Brogdon. Here's McDyess. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Kings, Antonio McDyess. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Brogdon, the pass to White. And here's Okoro. Towns outside. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Towns has got 9 points.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
Pass to Wilkins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3.
Dominique Wilkins.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to White. Towns taking his time here. Six to shoot. No good. A bit long that time. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Here's Archibald. For the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. Archibald's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Bassi. To the middle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
2 shots.
That's good from White. Tucker's checked in for Bassi. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Wilkins. And it's Miami with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Okoro gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 1.
And Okoro does a good job on the bounce that time. That's a nice move.
Pass to McDyess. Now here's Reeves. Here's Wilkins. He's got 16. Off target from the baseline. Robbed. Here's Barry. Reeves with the ball. He's guarded by White. Reeves against White. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on White.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Third team. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Kings.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Heat. Towns outside. Outside Tucker. Here's Short. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. Back to Tucker. Okoro passes to Brogdon. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Barry over Okoro. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Okoro, he plays determined, but he also plays very physical, so he's going to draw fouls from anywhere.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Ivy's checked in for the Kings. And Miami also making a switch. Gafford's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Kings have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Brogdon. For three. He's rebounded by Okoro. And the Heat shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Short. Now here's Gafford. He's covered by Reeves. On the wing, Ivy. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Heat with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Tucker. Green comes in for Okoro. And it's Melton in for Brogdon.
Ivy. One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Miami trailing. Melton outside. Pass to Short. Elbow shot on the way, and that one good. Short's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Collins passes to Bridges. Counted from distance. Bridges has gotten a second bucket on the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Short. To the inside. Gafford. Gafford. Rebound by Sacramento. Out to the right wing. Here's Barry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Bridges. Off the left rim and out. Heat trail by 3. Short, the pass to Melton. Now here's Green. Pass to Barnes. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
So the Kings making a change here. Strus has checked in. Anderson's checked in for Miami. So it's Miami now. Clock at 6. Barnes with it. Strus covering. Here's Gafford. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one's on Zach Collins.
Oh, man, he's got a great combination. Plenty of length and a soft touch from close range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. On the wing, Strus. Green covering. Collins passes to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Melton. Ivy's shot is off. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Barnes, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Bridges passes to Pritchard. Ivy outside. Collins with a screen on Melton. Here's Ivy. Shot from the low post is good. Ivy's got his third basket on the night right there.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Melton passes to Barnes. And Ivy pulls it down. The Kings leading. A minute 31 left in the third. Bridges outside. And it's good for 2. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Melton passes to Gafford. Outside Barnes. And the bucket is good. Barnes has got 7.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Collins with a screen on Green. Strus against Green. Strus's shot is off. The Heat have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Massey, he's checked in for Miami.
Substituting on the court.
.30 seconds left in the third. For the lead. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Shot on the wing. Birdsong, shot is off. Pass to Green. Melton outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sacramento on top, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. Isaac Okoro is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bassey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Anderson, 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. And the Heat lead by 1. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's Wilkins. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
It's tipped. Pass to Archibald. Here's Wilkins. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside, Anderson. Towns with the ball. Over Lively. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And that's a double-double for him now.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
Here's Wilkins. Guarded by Okoro. And is blocked. Anderson with it. Towns outside. From the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Miami making a switch here. White's checked in. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Here's Archibald. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Wilkins. Wide open look. And it goes straight through with a swish. Wilkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Pass to Lively. To the paint. Here's Archibald. Oh, and Towns with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Birdsong, the pass to Lively. Puts up a 3.
Good at staying with his man. You can tell Brogdon is trying his best to shut you down.
Now here's White, guarded closely. Outside Brogdon. No good off the back of the rim. Kings trail by 4. Here's Archibald. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Sacramento, Nate Archibald, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Tipped. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Birdsong shot is off.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Outside Brogdon. Rebound by the Kings. McDyess has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Birdsong. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Archibald. Screen by Lively. To tie it up. Here's McDyess. He nails it. And we're tied.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Right side White on the take. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. The Kings call timeout. To hear from Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Archibald. Out left to the wing. Here's McDyess, covered by Towns. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Archibald. McDyess, the pass to Lively. Here's Birdsong. Shoots over White. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's McDyess. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside White. Knocks it loose. Back come the Kings in transition. Archibald, good.
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
Towns outside, inside. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Wilkins, pass to Archibald. Tipped. Okoro, right side. Pass to Brogdon. Towns outside. And here's White. Fires the three. Rebound by Sacramento. McDyess has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Archibald. Here's McDyess. Wilkins, pass to McDyess. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is up. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 4 rebounds now. And here's White. Pass to Bassey. Back to Brogdon. Rebounded by Archibald.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Birdsong. To tie it up. Rebound Miami. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Melton, he's checked in for White.
Number 14, DeAnthony Melton. Here they come, fans. Your 916 crew. Let's hear it.
Heat leading by 3. Here's Bassey. Melton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shoots. McDyess with a rebound. McDyess is... Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Down low. Here's Bassey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Wilkins, pass to Lively. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Green's checked in for Miami. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Wilkins, guarded by Okoro. Blocked!
Okoro just using physical tools, one of them, to block that shot.
Pass to Bassey. Now Towns. Here's Bassey. Towns on a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. Wilkins with a rebound. And it's Sacramento's ball, trailing by 5. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Don Wilkins, 3rd personal foul. 3rd team. Shooting for Miami, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Timeout call, Sacramento. 26 seconds left in the fourth. McDyess, the pass to Lively. To the right side. This one for 3. Birdsong, shot is off. And so Miami takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Malcolm, there's no question you won this game defensively. What were the aspects that enabled you to contain them so well?
Man, just being locked in, man, every possession. We didn't take any possessions off. Everybody guarded their lane, and we're there on the help side.
You have to be mentally exhausted. Thanks, Malcolm.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.